Alright, hello everyone. As you all know, my name is Angela, but you could also call me Angela Savage, but either way, it doesn't freaking matter. This is one of those times where saying shit on Facebook ain't enough, so you have to express it in another way, which is my favorite way, through media. Thank God I took Video Academy for this in high school. Basically, there's something that, let's just say, someone had said, or even mentioned, that kind of struck a chord, and it's time for me to say how I truly feel. And everybody knows I share my thoughts with the world. I have nothing to hide. Unlike, let's just say, unlike a certain person or certain people, I'm not shy. I don't hide things from anyone. Although I am cautious and careful of what I say. Sometimes. Not all the time. But anyway, here I am. I'm going to express myself. Basically, something's been eating away at me for the last couple of weeks that I noticed. See, what people don't understand is one of my, and I think everyone has this gift, but it's how often you use this gift. I have a gift of attention to detail, and what I mean by that is I am very observant with, like, for example, the way people behave. Now, trust me, I never went to college, and well, okay, I kind of did, but I had to put it on hold for a while. But I never went to college for behavioral, classes and stuff like that. Never went to college for that. However, this is stuff I've learned over the years because, as a kid, I can't help but pay attention to a lot of things. And one of my great gifts was paying attention to the way people act around you. Now, we all know I don't act any different, no matter how, let's say if I have an enemy. As much as I would hate my enemy, I would never act any different towards them. I would keep my thoughts about my enemy on the shelf or at home, where, at home I could talk all the shit that I want about them. They're not going to do shit about it. Now, if it's a friend, that's a different situation, because, now, I love all my friends, especially the friends I've made in Fresno. And I miss all my friends in Fresno. I miss them all. But I had to leave Fresno behind, because too much drama and all that good stuff. Just too much. Couldn't live there anymore. But when it comes to a friend, okay, I'm able to tell when somebody's feeding me bullshit. It's like the shit that comes out of their mouth. They try to make it seem like, oh, I care for you. Oh my God, don't worry. I'm here to back you up. Dude, do you not know, to me, how much of a crock of shit that sounds? And sorry, I'm being really expressive, because I'm not gonna hold back my tongue on this one. And I really don't care if people get mad. I really don't. I'll explain later of how you can get in contact with me, because obviously I love feedback from people, whether it be good or bad. Feedback, that does matter to me. So basically, I can tell when someone cares or not, because what I like to do with friends is I like to spend time. I like to spend time with friends. I like to be able to hang out. I mean, that's honestly, yeah, I don't like staying home every day. I don't like, okay, when I come home from work, that's the first thing I do is just go home. And to me, that's just becoming boring, because I just get driven to want to do something after work, like with anybody and everybody, and I hate that shit. To be honest, it's like eating away at me, like really bad, eating away at me. I'm like, fuck, what the fuck do I do? You know, I know a lot of people are gonna, well, when I get off of work, a lot of the people that I know, we all go, most of us probably go to sleep after we get off of work. But me, I end up staying up for at least a few hours more. At the latest, till noonish or so. I mean, yeah, hard in this town. It's nowadays it's hard to even do shit in this town. And how would I say it? There's a certain individual that I will not say their name. I will not say their sex. Okay, well, scratch that. I won't say their name, but I will say this male or female. I don't know, it's just strange is the best way to describe something of what you feel towards somebody. And I know on my end of it, in my head, I know it's never gonna happen. But the smartest people in the world can even figure out what or who I'm talking about. And it's better, one of these days I'm gonna have to say how I really feel to this person. I'm gonna have to say how I feel, what my true feelings are. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I'm a tough bitch, as you know, as my mother quoted me, that I'm just like her, a tough bitch with a tough exterior, but I'm really soft on the inside. I really have a soft heart for people. And to me, being soft at heart doesn't make you weak. It just makes you loving and caring, and you know, you do have feelings. You know, I could be the most toughest bitch and I could still break down and cry. 'Cause, hey, I'm not afraid to expose my weaknesses. That yeah, if you hit the chord the right way, then yeah, I can easily break down and cry. Totally break down and cry. Hands down, if you strike one of my chords the right way. And no, people, not sounding like that. Dirty-minded. But there's this certain individual I met actually a few months ago. Let's just say they touched my heart. And I adore this person. I adore them, and my biggest fear, okay, the biggest thing that we Geminis love is, as much as we love making friends, we hate to lose them. To me, losing a friend is the same feeling like you go to a funeral when you actually lost someone. And I mean, I'm sorry, I've already been to enough funerals in my life. I mean, people that are closest to me are now gone. And all I have are the people that I have left. And I have a lot of cousins. I have a lot more cousins than I do, you know, a brother and a sister. I mean, I only have one brother, one sister. Well, technically 3 sisters, because the other 2 I don't really talk to. But, well, that's their fault, not mine. But, I don't know, to me, losing a friend really hurts. And then, like I did, doing what I can to make sure they stay in my life. It's kind of like the type of friend that you can't help but be drawn to, and you can't stay away from them no matter how much you want to. It's kind of like that invisible aura that just pulls you together and keeps you there. I don't know. This is how I'm feeling. This person doesn't know. They might find out through this, but I don't care if they find out through this. Because if they find out, they find out. Duh. They know they can confront me anytime, because unlike this individual, I'm not shy about things. I'm not afraid to express myself. I'm not afraid to let go. I'm not afraid to say what's on my mind. And I don't use social media to do it. This, you could say, yeah, this is technically a form of social media. But I'm not typing it down, because sometimes when you type something down on Facebook, even if you're talking to somebody, sometimes it doesn't really mean anything. It's not the same as telling a person up close. And to me, speaking to a person personally about how you feel is so much better than using Facebook. But we all now live in the age of Facebook and Twitter and all the other social sites out there. But I don't know. I'm just gonna say it. I adore this person a lot. And like I said, I know it's never gonna happen, but I want this person to know. I adore her a lot. I really do. To the point where you could say I'm in love. But like I said, I know it's never gonna happen. That's why I started, I don't know. I just gave up. Who needs love, dude? Like, who needs love? It's like, I don't know, who needs love, man? Because I don't. If it comes to that point where I don't want love anymore, but at the same time I just feel like this emptiness inside. I mean, I could be happy and fine throughout the whole day, throughout a whole day or throughout a night of work. I could be fine on the outside, but inside it's like, oh my god, it's like a pit. It's like a black pit, a black hole inside. A hole that needs to be filled. And that hole is, I need a companion. And I will find that person one day. But, and I honestly, yeah, my cousin was right when me and my cousin talked about this. Was saying to let it happen and not rush it. And of course I don't want to rush it. But to this person, I tell you, I do love you. Beyond friendship. Beyond anything. But I already know. Don't worry, I'm not sad about it. I already know what's up. And I already know it's never gonna happen. Never. I already know that. No point in reiterating it to me, because I already know. It's okay. But just so you know, I adore you a lot. And I'm not gonna stop adoring you. Just at least allow me to do one thing. Allow me to be there for you. Allow me to back you up when you need it. Allow me to be a friend. If you're gonna allow me to be a friend, then don't fucking make fun of me, dude, because that's not cool, and I see it all the time. That's what this person needs to know. Let me be there for you. I can't be there for you if you're closed off and you're not willing to say nothing to me. I mean, hell, let's get a Starbucks. Shit. Because I've never had somebody act as if I'm going to hurt them the moment we're alone. I've never had somebody act like that towards me. And when it comes to friends and family, I would never hurt anybody. Never even think about hurting anybody that's closest to me. And I don't want to. I mean, recently that happened. yeah, I fucked up.